All right, today I'm going to be showing you how to adjust the rear shock on the Kawasaki Prairie 400. This is going to be the solid rear axle. You've got one shock right in the middle here, and I just wanted to show you a couple of tricks on doing that. A lot of your four-wheelers will come with a tool like this. A lot of times it's found in a compartment like this, and it looks just like that. You're wondering, what in the world do you do with that? Clean your teeth, adjust tire pressure. What do? What you're going to do with this is a shock adjuster. And you may not have one. If you need one, let me know. The other tool you can use, I'll show you here in a second, and work just as well. But this is the tool that's made for it. This slot right here, you can see, is in the actual spanner part of this adjuster. They call this a spring adjuster here. And depending on your weight, what you're wanting to put on the back of the four-wheeler, your riding condition, stuff like that, you can adjust this according. All right, there is 5 adjustments on this shock, and what that is doing is collapsing that suspension, collapsing that spring, and causing it to stiffen or causing it to loosen a little bit. What you're doing, if you want to tighten it up, then if you're wanting to put more weight on the back of your four-wheeler, you can tighten that spring up, and you can add that extra weight, and your suspension is gonna handle that a little bit better. There's gonna be your four-wheeler is not gonna completely sag down when you do that. Okay, what you do then, grab this spanner wrench here, and you hook it in here, whatever position is more comfortable for you. Sometimes right here is better. Sometimes you go clear over here. The other thing that I like to have on hand is a cheater bar. A lot of times you don't need the cheater bar if you're going down with the spring or loosening up your shock. But if you're tightening it up, you actually have to lift, you actually have to compress that spring, and sometimes that's more of a challenge. So if I'm going down, I take this spanner and I will just turn it. And you want to make sure it's set in here really well, because what you don't want to do is be putting all this pressure to turn this thing, and it ends up, you slip off and you go flying into your four-wheeler. So just be really careful as you're doing it. You just take it and spin it like that. A lot of times, as soon as it jerks, it'll actually take the weight off of what you're trying to do, and it'll kind of throw you forward anyways. But what we've done is adjusted that one setting there. So now we're right in the middle. Because we were one notch from the stiffest, now we're right in the middle. So we're 5 adjustments, we're on number 3 there. We go 2 adjustments stiffer, 2 adjustments looser. The other tool that you can use, which I'm not going to, I don't want to damage this adjuster here, but you can actually use these here. And they do the exact same thing, they do the trick. The problem with doing that is a lot of times you'll scuff this up, and or if you hold it right here on this spanner part of it, where you'd put your spanner wrench typically, you damage those, and I don't want to do that on this customer's four-wheeler. But you would just put it on there. If you're going to loosen it, obviously turn your channel locks in the right direction. If you're going to, I guess this would be the loosen direction, this would be the tighten direction, and you can adjust it that way. I prefer using the correct tools, so if you need those, again, let me know. I offer them on my online store. Leave a comment below. I can get you that link. I will offer these at a pretty good rate, so check those out. If you have any more questions on this Kawasaki Prairie 400, make sure you get a hold of me. I've done several other videos on this machine, and we'll continue making these for different four-wheelers, UTVs, motorcycles, watercraft, stuff like that. I do anything power sports wise. If you've got questions, again, make sure and leave those in the comments below. Please like, subscribe, and share. Thanks for watching.